Stan, we have a matchup featuring two teams with similar systems.
Yeah, look, neither of these teams is ever going to be in a rush. They're very patient offensively, and it's more about player movement and ball movement than it is about pace.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Wagner in at the center. And he buries his first look.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence down there.
Now here's Hero. Driving to the basket. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Suggs with it. Powell covers. Wagner with a screen. Kicks it out to Wagner. Takes the three. The rebound by Wiggins.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
Adebayo, a screen on Suggs. Hero, the pass to Powell. There's the three. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Carroll with a screen on Powell. Off his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. Suggs outside. Wagner with a screen on Powell. Here's Suggs, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And there's the bucket, staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, great job by Wagner, throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Banchero. Wagner outside. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Powell in the post, guarded by Bain. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Hero with the bucket.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Wagner with a screen on Powell. It's Suggs with a drive. Wagner against Powell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Miami on D. They trail by 1. Suggs with it. Now Wiggins defending. Wagner for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Wagner's stretching it out. We don't see him take many shots out there.
Where the screen. From behind the arc. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded by Banchero. Adebayo, that's good.
Well, that's exactly what Adebayo's out there to do off the ball. Work the glass and get his team second chance opportunities.
And the basket is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The kick out to Wiggins. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Wagner with a screen on Powell. And Suggs, here we go. Here's Adebayo. No good. That would have tied it. From deep, Bain. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Orlando ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Mo Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Suggs in at the point. Now here's Suggs. He has 6. Banchero hammers it home.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get where...
Oh, hammer it home!
Nice.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
Heat trail by 4. Wagner with a steal. Banchero outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Over Wiggins. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the...
Whoa!
Sweet move. Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Here's Suggs. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Down low. Back to Ware. Wiggins with a screen on Wagner. Here's Ware. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's Wagner missing. Miami trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Yeah.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Suggs, no good. The Heat have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Adebayo. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. And Caro. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Wagner with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Wow, that's a big finish by a big-time player. Banchero, he is something.
Kicks it to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Adebayo, a screen on Suggs. Banchero against Hero. Just 5 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Orlando Ball.
Magic leading by 4. The 3 from Suggs. Now pulls it in. It's Wiggins on the wing. Defended by Wagner. The drive by Wiggins. Adebayo in the post. Wagner's on him. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 6.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Wagner with a screen. This one for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Free throw good. Wagner. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. 7 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Banchero. Can't get it to drop.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Orlando ahead. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Mo Wagner, what a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Simone Fontecchio. He's out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group for Erik Spoelstra starting the second half. Clock at 6. Here's Jaquez. Shoots over Isaac. Jaquez no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
Richardson, that's good.
Good read from the big man, Carter Jr. That kind of unselfishness goes a long way.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now, he might have been considered a long shot to make the league, but Haywood Highsmith is more than holding his own stand.
Yeah, Brian, he came out of such a small school. The only player from his alma mater to ever play in the NBA. Long shot? Yes. But does he belong? Absolutely.
Jaquez no good. Orlando leading by 8. Pass to Black. On the wing, Isaac. Here's De Silva. Picked by Carter. The Magic need to put one up here. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And he gets that one.
Well, credit the screen there, stringing him loose for the finish.
Black passes to Carter. Isaac outside. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Isaac's got his first points in this one.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, Those are key to winning games.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back over to you, Brian.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to De Silva. Picked by Carter. To the middle. The kick out to Richardson. With the drive. And that one drops for him. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Carter inside. Pass to De Silva. Rebound Miami. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Richardson for three. Offensive rebound. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. Richardson's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Pass to De Silva. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Now Fontecchio. Here's Jaquez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jaquez has got his second basket.
Well, with Jaquez, you get that competitive streak. There he is with the answer three.
Here's Black. Good. And the Magic lead by 15.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Orlando's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution on the
27 seconds left in the third. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, what focus from Suggs, refusing to let the hit throw him off.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Heat trail by 18. Hero looking around. Pass to Wiggins. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner left side to the inside. And Caro. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. The Wagner brothers both on the floor. Franz at small forward, Mo in the middle. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's Ben Caro in at the 4 slot. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Wow, such a skilled 5. Bam's passing is really important to this offense.
Wagner with a screen on Powell. Kicks it out to Wagner. From downtown, that is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Magic. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Wagner. Bain's got his first 2 points. Here's Hero. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Wagner outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Off target with the 3. Heat trail by 21 and stolen by Suggs. On the take. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Kicks it out to Wagner. Misses the three. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. It's Powell on the wing. Miami moving it around. Looking to get back on track. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime time positioning inside.
Wagner outside. Uncovered. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wagner's got 21 points in the game.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Wiggins.
Wow.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Bane. And another basket for Orlando.
Stepping in from the line. It's easy money for Bane now.
Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Lets it fly. Hero no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, everything is coming together here for Wagner. A center who can score at all 3 levels.
It's good. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Kicks it out to Bane. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Ware in the post. Defended by Wagner. Back to Ware. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Wiggins for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Now Wagner. Fires away from way outside. Off the mark. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd.
basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
And most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
A nice shot by Young.
Nice and composed on that three there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Young against Hero. On the wing, Wiggins. Some solid defense from Johnson.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Young, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Adebayo against Johnson. Out to Powell. And he drives in. Shot clock at 6. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
Johnson with a screen on Hero. A three. Young pass to Johnson. The kick out to Young. Fires the three. Rebound by the Heat. Powell feeling it out a bit. Hero on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Young finds Porzingis. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And here are the Heat now, after the basket by Atlanta. Where? Good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Good on the bucket.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
The Heat trail by 3. Just to get it to Adebayo and does. Pass to Ware. Hero against Young. They set the screen. Hero kicks to Ware. Out to Powell. 3-pointer. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Quick thinking and fast reflexes win Hero the second chance opportunity.
Young pass to Johnson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Out to Powell. Back to Adebayo. Here's Ware. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Young pass to Johnson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Heat have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Now Wiggins. He has yet to score. Over to the left wing. Here's Ware. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And he takes that one up and powers it through. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Heat lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Riza-Shea. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at point. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Adebayo finds Powell. And the three off target.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. 0.5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Out to Porzingis from past the arc, and the Hawks with another three.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Hero passes to Wade.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Porzingis with a screen on Hero. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Young. Out to Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Kicks it out to Hero. And the jump by Powell.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Johnson with a screen on Hero. Here's the three. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Adebayo drives in. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Where, boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Young passes to Porzingis. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Hero kicks to Ware. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ware's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Johnson with a screen on Hero. Young, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Ware passes to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Ware kicks to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Rebound by Johnson.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Ware. Norman Powell with the rebound. Now here's Wiggins. Tight defense on him. Ware finds Adebayo. They set the pick. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Miami ahead. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts for your pocket fight. Arena Entertainment.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
We've got Fontecchio. He's out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in a shooting guard. So that's where Expulster starts the second half with.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Newell. Back to Okongwu. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, Heat leading by 4. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Jovic. A three-pointer is right on target. Jovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kennard with the ball. Still scoreless. Okongwu, the pass to Kennard. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The Hawks shooting their first free throw this game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Over in the corner, Jaquez trains the three-pointer. Jaquez has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Okongwu, and it's Miami with the rebound. Now Jaquez over to the wing. Here's Larson. Just 5 on the clock. Jaquez with the bucket. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on an 11-3 run.
Atlanta foul. Heat straight shoot. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. With the drive, that one goes. Count it. Highsmith got 5.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kev. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. The Hawks trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Okongwu's now got 7 points here in this quarter. Jaquez outside. Here's Jovic, covered by Okongwu. And Jovic gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 8. Kennard kicks to Okongwu. The offensive rebound. The Heat have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. 46 seconds left in the third. Finished off by Fontecchio.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Okongwu. And the shot is good. Okongwu's now got 9 points now in just the second half.
And coaches love to see points coming from an inbounds play. That's why you practice them.
Here's Highsmith. Kennard covering. Highsmith's shot is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
No one covering. Okongwu's now got 12 points in the game.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Here's Highsmith. Misses from short range. The shot, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Atlanta, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Hawks. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And a missed layup. Miami leading by 7. Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Ware. And he slams it one-handed.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Porzingis with a screen on Hero. Young finds Porzingis. Offline with his 3. And Miami shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Young passes to Porzingis. Atlanta again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Hero. Ware kicks to Adebayo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 11. Young outside. Pass to Porzingis. Stolen. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
This throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Another chance here. And oh, the lay-in, and he gets it done.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And that's why they're behind. A lack of effort, a lack of attention to detail.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Powell outside. Porzingis pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 9. Now Okongwu. Cleared away by Adebayo. He takes it in. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Here's Okongwu. Now Young. Okongwu up top. Does not go. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Into the lane. Young with the steal. Porzingis. Hero against Young. Lock at 6. Porzingis. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. Two things you like to see from Porzingis.
And down goes the three.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Wiggins. There's a screen. Adebayo outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Young outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Foul there for the rebound. Wiggins in the post. Guarded by Rizichet. And they go to the intentional foul.
Kristaps Porzingis. First personal foul. Second team foul. Atlanta foul. Trey Young. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good competition with the home. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
In the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the one. Now here's Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Banked it in off the glass.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Daniels against Suggs. The rebound by the Hawks. Young with it. He's picked up by Bane. Here's Daniels. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, BA, making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
And so here is Orlando. The Hawks getting their last shot to go.
Suggs showing you some major bounce right there. He went way upstairs on that one.
Young against Suggs. With the teardrop. And the nice layup by Young. Young's got 6.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Here's Suggs. Drives to the hoop.
I tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Outside Young. Pass to Porzingis. Puts it up from 15. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Bane. Wagner outside. Back to Bane. The kick out to Banchero. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Porzingis in the post. Wagner's on him. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Suggs with the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Now here's Payne. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Suggs. Wagner with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Magic. Left side, Porzingis. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Suggs. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Young looking for an opening. A deep three. Young missing again. Here's Wagner. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. For the finish. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on top, up 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Suggs in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Suggs handling this business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Atlanta with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now here's Wagner. Still no points. Back to Suggs. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Hawks leading. Porzingis passes to Young. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Here's Daniels. Here's Young. Nifty stuff from Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Stolen by Daniels. Out to the wing. Payne against Young. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Young, following the three-point basket by Orlando. Johnson finds Young. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
It's stolen by Daniels. He takes it in. And a strong finish with two hands.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the fly.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another. He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
Young from long range. Orlando with the rebound. And Carroll down the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Clark, when we watch Paolo Banchero play, you can forget he's 6'10".
And he's a locomotive. I mean, he's probably 255 pounds, and all of it is cable wire. I mean, that's why he went first overall. That combination of skill, ball handling, dexterity, agility, and force. He's 25 points a game and also 5 assists. At his size, you don't see that kind of production.
Free throw drops for Banchero.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
The Hawks lead by 5. Pass to Daniels. Payne against Young. Here's Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 here already in the game. It's Suggs with a drive. Wagner for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Wagner's got 6 points.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Johnson finds Young. Back to Johnson. Stolen by Bain. And Carroll with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Stolen by Daniels. To the paint. On the push. Here comes Atlanta.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spots.
Then Carroll the screen. And Suggs, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
These are his first free throws of the game. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Gay comes in for Johnson. Krejci's checked in for Risache. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
The kick out to Young. And there's a 3-second violation.
Magic ball.
Suggs outside. 2 on the clock. Misses at the rim. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
What time it is? It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Luke Kennard. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gay in at the 4 slot. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And Isaac, here we go. The rebound by Atlanta. Pass to Gay. Kicks it out to Kennard. Here's Krejci. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Brian, back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Richardson, the pass to Black. Isaac for three. Gay with a rebound. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. The deep three from Kennard. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops the first.
At the line for two, Richardson.
And so he hits both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown the maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Isaac with a loud bucket. Great bounce.
Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Carter. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Kennard outside. 1:19 left in the third. De Silva with a rebound. Magic trail by 9. Pass to Isaac. Back to Carter. Rebounded by the Hawks. Kennard with it. Richardson picks him up. Gay misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's De Silva, defended by Kennard. Here's Isaac. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Atlanta leading by 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kennard left side. Pass to Gay to win the cold spell. And that one drops. Gay's got 6 here in the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Picked by Carter. Isaac, right side. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominant. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Wagner in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Wagner against Young. Pass to Porzingis. Wagner with a steal. Now here's Bain. He buries it from three.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Outside Young. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Johnson. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Banchero. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Inside. Bain, pass to Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Johnson with a bucket.
Woo, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Wagner outside from downtown. Not that time. Atlanta leading by 11. Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes.
Suggs against Daniels. Wagner! The three is off. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. There's a screen by Johnson. Oh, he jammed it!
He is so dangerous in that action. Nice decision there from Young.
Orlando has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Suggs outside. And it's Zachary Risacher with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Suggs against Daniels. It's Suggs with a drive. Yes, sir, it's good.
Boy, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
That's good from Suggs. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Suggs fires. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Young. Off on the layup. Magic trail by 12. Now Wagner. Gets it to go.
This is where you want Wagner to have the ball. Right under the bucket where he can do the most damage.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kristaps Porzingis.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
It's money from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now Young. So we see the Hawks taking the W here.
That's
Boy,
the
this
end of the game.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for joining us.
is a game we always look forward to. A pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Out on the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 5. Now here's Adebayo. Wiggins sets a screen for Adebayo. Off target at the rim. It's tipped and stolen by Wiggins. There's a good screen. It's Hero with the drive. Good.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
Suggs against Powell. Wagner as screen on Powell. Wagner outside. No good from outside. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past, but with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Suggs.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Adebayo with a screen on Suggs. Fires for 3, and Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Suggs finds Wagner. Banked in off the glass.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the blocks.
Bain against Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your team.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a back seat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here's Wiggins. 5 on the clock. And Wiggins throws it down.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Back to you guys.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. And saying the name, Nikola Jovic. I have to make sure, Coach, I get that right.
Yeah, there's only one letter difference in that last name, but there's a big difference in terms of their game. Jokic, obviously a center. Jovic, a wing player, but this guy's got great size and skill, and people will know this name.
Whoa, man! Wow!
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And Carroll is screened for Bain. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside, Adebayo. Wiggins, a screen on Banchero. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Banchero inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Wagner a screen on Powell. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown. Oh, look at that.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Here's Suggs. And he makes good on the layup. Suggs has got 6 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Wiggins drives in, and Wiggins throws it down.
And good read. Wiggins sees the opening and does not hesitate.
Suggs up top. He has 6. There's Wagner with the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 7. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Can't cash in from close range.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Got that one up quick. Suggs has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
Jovic passes to Hero. Here he goes. He can't get that one. Suggs with some nice defense. And Suggs throws it down.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
Powell feeling it out a bit from outside the arc. Adebayo passes to Jovic. There's the pick. Over in the corner, Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off, and it's good for 2. He's got 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Suggs throws it down.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Wiggins kicks to Hero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Free throw good, Adebayo. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Here's Hero. And the layup's good off the glass. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Here's Suggs. His 3-pointers off the mark. Miami leading by 6. The drive by Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Suggs. No good on the 3. Heat have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. There's the pick. Driving in, and the dunk by Powell.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that
when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The Heat have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Chalk up 2 there.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Hero. He's got 6. Adebayo with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Higgins outside. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Richardson is out there with Black. And it's De Silva into the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
And that's just great awareness from Carter Jr. there. Found his guy to set up the score.
Ware passes to Larson. They set the pick. Back to Ware. Pass to Larson. Good work defensively by Carter. The Magic trail by 8. Richardson outside. To the paint. Carter kicks to Isaac. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
The ball goes to Miami.
Miami leading by 8. Here's Heisman. Still yet to score. Ware, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Back to Ware. Orlando grabs the miss. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Isaac a screen. Drives to the hoop. They swipe it. Fontecchio up top. Picked away. Richardson gets a wide open look. And Ware pulls it down.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. It can't settle for bad shots. Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Carter with the screen. Here's Black. That one's not going to go. Miami leading by 8. Isaac with the steal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Fontecchio. That's his first foul.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Richardson hasn't made one yet. And that one is off. The Heat have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Jaquez finds Ware. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Highsmith. 5 to shoot. Back to Ware. Good work defensively by Carter. The Magic trail by 8. Here's De Silva. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Larson. Pass to Ware. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. That one is off. So he comes up empty at the line. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
Marquez can't hit. The Magic trail by 8. Driving inside. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And Ware pulls it down. Here's Larson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Miami ahead. They're up by 8. And fourth. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the center, locking down the middle. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Powell. Over in the corner, Hero. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 10.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Kicks it out to Hero. That falls. High speed that time from Wiggins.
3 points.
Hero's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. Here's Suggs. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wiggins drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regard to
the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
Second personal foul. The ruling of 4 teams confirmed. at the line.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Heat leading by 11. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. In the corner, Powell with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Knocks down the three.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Outside, Hero. Here's Jovic. Suggs with the steal. Here's Payne. It's stolen by Adebayo. Powell against Banchero. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he jams it in.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
The response. Slamming it home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Adebayo. Powell outside. Cleared away by Wagner. The Magic trail by 8. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Hero. Now, Adebayo. One-handed.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense, a solid ball-handling option.
Wagner has screen on Powell. Now, Banchero. Wagner looking it over. Suggs outside. Buries the deep ball.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they needed it.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Hero. Adebayo outside. And there's the drive. Oh, the dunk.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Payne against Hero. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought game. Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you.
And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks here at their home, State Farm Arena. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And the starting lineup for Miami, Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5 down low. So it's Atlanta now. Young with it. Johnson a screen on Hero. Outside Johnson. Up top Young. He's guarded by Hero. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jovic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Jovic. From deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Young, here we go. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Gets stolen by Johnson. And now the Hawks on the break. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And Young gets it to go.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Wiggins on the attack. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Johnson finds Young. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. And the 3 off target. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Yeah, the big man using a soft touch. Just a sweet floater by Bam.
Johnson a screen on Hero. Young, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands. Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Daniels misses. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Porzingis misses. The Heat with the lead. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. The coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Atlanta shooting their first free throw this game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Powell. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Young with it. Hero picks him up. Young on the attack. Oh, he picked him clean. Now Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Going inside. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. The 3 is up. Hero, no good. Stolen by Wiggins. Stolen by Daniels. And a deep three from Young. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Wow. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Hawks on top, leading by 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Tyler Hero is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Jovic in at the center position. Clock is at 3. Hero for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks lead by 7. Well, when you look at the upside for this young Hawks team, Tim, how good can they be?
I think they could be one of the surprises in the Eastern Conference. They've got an emerging star in Jalen Johnson, one of the best defensive players in the league in Dyson Daniels. And both of those guys, I think, haven't even come close to scratching the surface.
And both players, high-level work ethic, talent, and guys who want to get after it every day. Adebayo finds Hero. Powered down with both hands.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power.
Young, the pass to Porzingis. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Young. It's stolen by Johnson. All by himself. Oh, a big finish right there.
Awesome. And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Hero for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Young. Young does it himself, all alone at the rim.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
And that one's good. Jovic.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Rizachet, no good. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Into the lane. Out to Powell. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Powell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
Another shot. Operating inside. Porzingis.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Miami moving it around. Back to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Yep, that one goes.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
The kick out to Johnson. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Hero finds Wiggins. Here's Jovic. And a foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. Down low. Here's Jovic. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Porzingis passes to Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's the pick. On the attack, Wiggins. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And a pretty tightly appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
An amazing stunt from your pocket bike. Arena Entertainment.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Okongwu out there with Newell. And it's Gay in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Kennard passes to Okongwu. Back to Kennard. Okongwu with it. Put on where? Okongwu, no good. Miami trailing. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
And he drops it in from the low post. And the Hawks lead by 4. Highsmith passes to Jaquez. Now here's Fontecchio. Back to Ware.
Team first.
Fontecchio with a screen. Drives to the hoop. From the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Kennard outside, inside, and the shot goes in.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Heat trail by 6. Here he goes. Highsmith, rejected by Okongwu. Shot from the wing. Again, Atlanta.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Back to Ware. Good D by Okongwu. Atlanta leading by 8. Kennard passes to Okongwu. Back to Kennard. From deep three-point range, Jaquez grabs the board. The Heat have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Here's Larson, defended by Kennard. There's the triple. A nice shot by Fontecchio. Fontecchio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
Back to Ware. The steal. Jaquez against Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Wow, that's type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now a Kongwu. 6 points for him. Kennard on the wing. Back to a Kongwu. Going inside. Clock at 6. Kennard can't get it to go. Heat trail by 5. Where the screen. 44 seconds left in the third. Soft touch off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Gay. Now here's a Kongwu. Ware covers. Fontecchio outside. Back to Ware. The bank shot, no good. Atlanta leading by 3.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out. Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Atlanta on top, leading by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Setting the floor for the Heat. Cal at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 5.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The Hawks lead by 5. Young, the pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. And Hero grabs the board. And for the Heat, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins with the inside bucket. Nice.
Yeah, offensively, Wiggins is putting together some great numbers. And so far, he's shown no intention of slowing down.
Here's Young. Driving inside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game, and he comes up with a bucket.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
There's Young with the 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hero with the bucket.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Johnson. Now Young. Young seeing the lane. Oh, no good again that time. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Adebayo sets a screen. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Johnson a screen on Hero. Now Johnson. Young. Oh, Young. So tough at his size.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
There's a screen. Now Adebayo. And here's Wiggins. They lead by 1. Adebayo in the post. Working on Porzingis.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Johnson. There's the drive. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Hero. Yes, it's good.
moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. And that one falls for Hero.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Puts up the tray, buries it from outside.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Gotta be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Jump.
Hey, you keep...
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge.
After the review, the rule number 4 is overturned.
To slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Powell. Now Adebayo. Oh, it misses. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Okongwu, screen on Hero. And Young, here we go.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. Look out! Adebayo flushes it down with both hands.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Okongwu outside. Here's Daniels, and so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Miami substitution. Number 8, Haywood Hudson.
Young! Up again! So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these.
assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Both Wagners are out there. Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. And it's Bankero in at the power forward. Nice shot by Porzingis.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Bain sets the screen for Suggs. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Young kicks to Porzingis. No good on the triple. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, we're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
That's good from Wagner on the assist from Suggs.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
Count it, good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Out to Porzingis. The three. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
This is why Porzingis is special. I mean, exceptional accuracy from range for a man of his size.
Suggs. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Young. There's the drive. Shoots from the corner. Porzingis can't hit.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Bankero. And that one drops for him.
And once Bankero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now, here is Young. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the strength of Bain helps him on the bounce.
Pass to Rizichet. Young against Suggs. Young dishes to Daniels. No good with the triple. Magic leading by 4. Here's Wagner. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are at least at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Here's Young. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Young passes to Porzingis. Atlanta again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wagner kicks to Bain. Outside, Suggs. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. Young from outside sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 5.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And it's Suggs missing.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
A nice shot by Young.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's Suggs with the drive.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Here's Young from the arc. Nice defense from Wagner. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is at. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Porzingis can't hit. Orlando leading. Down low. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Out to the right wing. The 19-foot shot. Porzingis can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's Wagner missing. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs. Shot's good from Young.
Well, this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
The drive by Payne. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Driving to the basket. And the layup falls. Suggs has got 11 points. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 when they step beyond the arc in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's an easy throwdown for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Suggs kicks to Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Wagner finds Payne for the 3. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Young way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And now, let's send it over to our... Oh, he's a high flyer!
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
A 3 from Porzingis. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Back to Suggs. And Carroll outside. 6 to shoot. Suggs passes to Wagner. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Suggs against Young. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 15 points for Trae Young.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his possession. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock. He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Takes it out to Banchero. Payne for three. That shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic out in front, up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So on the floor for Orlando, a post pairing Isaac and Carter Jr. Anthony Black is out there with Richardson. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. Black kicks to Richardson. Here's De Silva. Carter. And not sure what he was thinking there. For the tie. And Kennard lays it in. Good. Kennard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Black, no good. Hawks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. At the tip, great positioning on the putback. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Offensive rebound. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Kennard. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? Now with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Here's Okongwu. An easy 2 points on the layup. Okongwu's now got 6.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Black the pass to Richardson. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Richardson. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Black. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Richardson outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gay's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Black. Kennard covering. Inside, O'Donnell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end, I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Richardson. Second chance shot. Carter, the pass to Richardson. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Richardson's got his second bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
For three, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Johnson with a screen on Suggs. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Magic shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Suggs. Rebound, Atlanta. Young outside, going inside, in for a seventh make in 14 tries.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Here's Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Outside, Payne. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bucket is good. Young's got 21.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets, pin knife inside.
And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Here's Porzingis. Plays it in off the window.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Yeah, count it.
And made for the bright lights. Big bucket there from Bain.
Desmond Bain.
For Atlanta, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Johnson with a screen on Suggs. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Suggs. That shot, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The lead is 2. Dyson Daniel. The 3 goes down.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Suggs Looking around. Daniels pulls it down.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. .122 left in the game. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Shot clock at 5. Daniels. Oh, what a move! Cleared away by Wagner.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Oh, sticks the putback.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Bay. Here's Suggs. Driving the lane. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Bain. Johnson rips down the board. Young with the ball. From way back. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. What a shot.
Trey, this...
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks.